Okay, so this is the table. This is the quiche. Almost ready. And these are the potatoes. Or what I like to call taters. I added some more Parmesan cheese out of the little pizza packets that we got last time we got pizza. And how's my baby feeling? You ready to pour the coffee and come in and see if you're gonna like this food? This is eating with Jodi and Darrin. The coolest show around, besides cooking with Jodi and Darrin, and then the Land of Tranquil Light, and then we've got some other ones, don't we? Oh, the armchair session. Yes, we've got spin-offs for you people. Only problem is we don't have the frickin' technology to get it to you right now. Well, what'd you say, honey? Well, we're hampered, but we're not stopped. We're going to the school and uploading clips from the main computer labs. It's now summer interim, summer break, basically. And, yum. And we're going to the school and using those computer labs because the media lab is closed. Well, the computer labs are open, so I guess, I don't know. I think it all should be open, honey. I mean, I don't know. People need a break. People need a vacation. Why don't they just give all their employees 2-week vacation over the summer, or however long they would get if the school were closed down? But just rotate those vacations. I don't know, maybe everyone wants the same vacation at the same time, but surely they can work that out. I don't know. Aren't people willing to negotiate that kind of stuff, or is it?
Should be. If the alternative is nobody gets a vacation.
Well, that's true. I mean, thanks, honey.
Wow, baby. Wow.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm gonna serve mine so that it'll be, or are you ready to eat? Well, I mean, if you're ready right now, I'll serve this to you. Otherwise, I'm just serving it to mine so it's not as hot. I mean, it won't be as hot as yours. Should have brick. Not one
Here.
to come up.
Here, hold that.
Thank you.
Wow, baby.
Does it look
That
good?
looks fantastic, honey.
I try, hon.
Oh, you did great, babe. Wow, honey.
I hope it's good.
It looks fantastic, babe.
Well, that's a hell of a lot of food, but...
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Baby,
no, I'm going to serve yours. That's what I'm
All
saying.
right.
I'm serving mine first so that yours will be hotter when you get here. Will you help me do that?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. It's got cheese in it, so
It's got cheese.
Yeah. Owie. Ow. Hot.
Sorry. Shall I turn it down at all?
Sure, you can turn it off now. Okay, cool.
Thank you, honey bunny.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Bon appetit, hun. You may need a little hot pepper. That probably won't need even salt. I don't know. We should taste it first. These are kind of like scallop fries.
Wow, baby.
I'll see what you think.
Mm.
They're delicious, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I put a bunch of Parmesan cheese on the potatoes, and Parmesan and Swiss cheese in the quiche.
Baby, this is wonderful.
Mm. Mmm. See what you think.
Wow. Wow, honey. This is really good.
Oh, hon, I hope it is. Mm. Mm. Mm.
My baby fed us good.
Mm. Well, what my sweetheart needs when he's feeling low is good food. Because his appetite is the first thing to go.
It's true. If it wasn't for my baby, there are days I just wouldn't eat. I'm sure of it.
Mm. That's unacceptable, honey.
And then I'd have more days where I just didn't eat after that because I didn't eat on the first days, you know?
And it takes a lot of effort and energy.
It takes so much effort and energy to cook something like this, baby.
Well, to acquire the food and then to cook it. And
Really good.
how good! I like it too. I took the insides, mostly the insides, out of one of those big loaves and put it at the bottom of the skillet and put all the other ingredients on top. There's the bread.
Wow.
Mm. Mm. This is actually very simple food, but still, simple food is hard to cook too. Mm. And my baby made the delicious coffee.
No, I definitely had the easy part.
I don't think that's easy. When you're not around, I have to deal with the coffee by myself. That's one of the main reasons I come back and get you. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not gonna.
My baby's
make
like, I'm
this
out of
stuff."
coffee. I'm gonna drive into town, fetch my baby, bring him back.
Honey, it's really, really good, isn't it?
It's superb, baby.
I used all that Swiss cheese that we needed to use, so.
Fantastic, huh?
So do you a match, hun?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. The potatoes are like scallop potatoes, but fried potatoes. That cheese on them, there's onion mixed in, just a little pepper, green pepper serrano. A few sprinkles of Parmesan cheese that just makes it, and then the red chili, piquis, from Dion's. Well, we may have a rough life, you guys, but we eat like the richest people in town. When we have food, and that's most of the time. They go and if I had a lot of money, I would do the same. They go to Whole Foods and buy these wonderful foods. We get just as nice food from these food depots. Can you imagine how much poverty that man has, that went and looked through all the food and scoffed at it and left it in his arrogance and superiority, I thought, why are you even coming here if you feel that way in the first place?
Strange.
And second of all,
He looked well dressed and whatnot. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know.
I kind of, understand the attitude. A lot of people in Santa Fe are food snobs. Regular, everyday people that I've met that only eat food from the Co-op, Whole Foods, Vitamin Cottage, stuff like that. And they're very picky. They'll spend what little money they have on the purest foods that they can get a hold of. And I have a lot of respect for that because I've learned a lot about cooking and buying food and just food from that. On the other hand, I think it must be your attitude that makes the food, you know? Because the more we appreciate our food, the better it tastes. The better we're able to cook it and the better food we get. Do you agree? Do you think that's the ingredient? You got egg on your face.
Of course I do.
Anyway, I just think this is as beautiful as any meal I've ever gotten in any fancy
It tastes a heck of a lot better.
Southern California restaurant or that style. It's all fresh. It's all
Yeah. This is.
just perfectly cooked. And I don't consider myself, I've never considered myself a cook. I am, though.
I consider you a chef.
I think every woman is a chef. You know? Every woman who cooks for her family. And it's not a completely thankless task, but it's definitely usually taken for granted, you know? You don't do that. My kids don't do that.
I'd be a fool to take you for granted. How you might stop doing it?
Yeah, I would, because I don't. Oh, cool. I'm not in the kitchen because I think I should be. I'm in the kitchen because, well, because I have to be and because you make me want to be. I like, my baby's like, I'm not hungry, honey, I'm sorry. I'm like, thinking, well, he still needs to eat, and if I cook him something good, maybe he will eat it. And there you are, you're almost done, honey. These scallop potatoes are just, do you think they're just as wonderful as I do? I had to cut up the potatoes and stick them in the microwave. Cook them for about 3 minutes. I started cooking the first potatoes I'd chopped and added them along the way and kept cooking. Then I threw it in oil in the pan and it turned out really nicely. They're not all brown like...
The quiche is perfect too, baby.
Thank you.
You made a wonderful crust.
I really wanted a crust and I thought,
Got one.
why waste that bread? The problem is that we have so much food, we can't eat it all. So we need to share some of it with the neighbors. And then we'll have more food that we need. I mean, when we need it. This is the kind of thing that I could bring to Jeff to share with him, you know. But I don't know if I'll even see him, so. He's not a real eater. He's the only one in my family. You have to be convinced to eat, but once you start eating, you like it.
Oh,
but he doesn't really, he's not, I don't understand that, but a person who, like, lives to eat, I do. I really do. I'm a foodie, so to speak. Whether or not I'm cooking it, it doesn't matter. I love food, and I love it when people cook for me. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we went to Martha Stewart's house for the weekend, and she had watched all of our clips, so she knows what we like. And she makes us something totally unique for us. And then she sets the table, and at our places, where she puts place cards for you to sit. She chooses where each person sits, you know. She is all about the details, as you know. And then she puts a stack of napkins on both of our plates, because beside each of our plates, because she knows that we are not comfortable without a bunch of napkins.
Are you listening, Martha?
She's taking notes. She's like, fuck that, I'm making that quiche. I'm joking. She doesn't use the F word.
So far as we go.
No. I don't know if this is true and this is a bad thing to say, but I'm going to say it because it makes her interesting to me. There's a pilot in Wichita, I don't know who, but that I heard had flown Martha Stewart, and he had put some lemons out for her drink or whatever. She got so upset about the way he cut the lemons that she threw them at him.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true. I just heard that rumor. And that's a passionate woman, honey.
Yeah, it is.
You didn't do my lemons right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you. I hope it wasn't while they were in the air.
Really?
That would be a little self-defeating, but... And it's probably not even true, but... It's a great story.
It should be true if it's not.
Yeah. I mean, that's a person who has high expectations. You think I have high expectations, honey? We couldn't invite her to eat at our house, honey.
Not right now, anyway.
Well, she might get upset about the way I cut these potatoes, because I just went real...
Just went for it?
Yeah.
We're not the only ones wanting the food there.
They've got food, and they have eaten and eaten and eaten, so they're going to have to wait till supper. Or at least later in the afternoon. For going hungry, they've sure gained a lot of weight.
I've never seen Dobby this heavy before.
I'm glad about it, though.
I'm pretty glad about it too, Mama.
Wow, baby, I kind of made short work of that. That was really
Have
good.
more if you want. I'm getting full, so you probably are too, but... I put water in with the potatoes while they were frying to keep them from drying out, and that's the whole scallop potato taste.
Totally worked.
Yeah.
I'll pet your head. Pet your head.
I've been thinking a lot about how to create abundance.
Shh, stop it, Luna.
I don't know if you would agree, but it seems like it's the opposite of thinking. That it's naturally there, natural. Abundance is natural. And like, it's natural. Like, abundance is everywhere, you know, like, there's always abundance all the time, everywhere. But when you think of winter, that doesn't seem true, though, right? I mean,
yeah.
But, like, maybe we're going through a little bit of winter, but it looks like we've got a damn harvest. It's spring right now, you guys, but it's cold and it's It's been rainy and windy.
This is partially sunny day today. Partially cloudy. It's just step up from how it has been.
Oh,
Really.
big step. These are little pea sprouts.
That was delicious.
You like it?
Scarfed.
Good. We can have that for supper if you want, or we can
Sure.
save it and we can have it for breakfast tomorrow. Do you like it?
I love it. It's
Are you
really
cool
good.
with it?
Mhm.
I mean, one of the things I worry about, he ate it all, so I don't, is that he's eating food that he doesn't really like
Oh,
and
baby, you're a wonderful cook.
not giving me feedback to improve what would be
Just
good
keep
for
doing
him.
it.
Okay.
That's the only way you can improve it. Make more. Yeah.
That's sweet. What I mean is like abundance. If we were good at it, we'd just naturally attract abundance without having to work for it or put effort into getting money, or it would just come to us naturally. We've had periods of time where it's worked like that, right?
Yeah.
Other times we have to work our butts off to see anything, right? I think it's about changing our karma, and I think that's about changing the way we think. Because karma seems like it's a pattern that we've created through our thoughts. As we start to change our thoughts, we change our karma. In other words, when we change the way we think, the stuff that happens out here changes. We can see how we've changed things for the better and changed things for the worse in different situations, you know. Like maybe you've had a situation where you had a good job, it was going really well, and then you started getting negative about stuff, and then you started going to your job and hating your job or whatever. And then you end up losing your job, and then you're happy you lost it because it was so awful. It's kind of like that. But still, I can't figure it out because I am happy for the things that I lost. Like those apartments we lived in, that one apartment.
Yeah.
We didn't want to stay there.
No.
It wasn't right.